Oh, no, I'm done.
This question is trying to work for me.
Well, yeah.
Hello, Travel is Fun friends. We'll be live in about 15 minutes. And today you get Wendy. So good luck. This is your spot to stand.
She doing me?
What she says. I've been fired.
He has Boy Scouts tonight. It's. Do you have a problem with me doing the meeting, Marina?
Marina, be honest.
You know, you could just appreciate all of those speech classes that I took at Florida, South Florida.
Wherever you went.
I don't do well speaking in front of a crowd, so all of my speeches dealt with prophylactics. I can get up and talk in front of a bunch of college kids about rain jackets and why you should wear a rain jacket. Because if you wear a rain jacket, then you don't get children you don't want to pay for. Just saying.
Yeah.
You would think my children would understand that. They do not.
Hear that?
And don't leave it in the dash of your car. When I worked at Park, my son's preschool teacher, decades later, came in. We're talking. I've known his mom for like 25 years at that point. And he's showing me his car. And he opens up the dashboard. Fall out of the dashboard. And I'm like, that is not the smartest place to keep your collection.
Don't mind me. Okay. Are you sure?
And please note that I'm not using all the words that I could use. Oh, hi.
That's prophylactics. And then
Yeah, that's the St. John's River ship.
no.
Or maybe not. It looks like the St. John's River ship.
Yeah, it's Sarasota one.
You going Friday?
I am. I don't know, but it's free, so it's coming.
The food is not free. It comes along with the price of the boat ride.
Without perspective.
Always. See, I like this picture. Look at how pretty Buffy's smile is.
She in a good mood right there.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Haven't seen her for a while.
I saw her this morning. Yeah.
There was a morning one there.
Oh, well, we do two every Wednesday.
No, she used to come in the afternoon.
Yeah. Well, we do Freedom Square in the morning or Freedom Village.
Yeah.
Don't ask me what it's called. I spend more time trying to get people signed up on the right sheets.
She always just comes.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
I heard she was bringing out of hospital.
Who?
Debbie Craven.
I'd say she was having some medical issues.
Yeah, we were on the Marina Jack staying, so once that she'd been in hospital, and then she was back home now,
Oh,
so,
cool.
but I don't know why she was in the hospital.
I went there, but my OTP day was going to happen.
Has Mary.
Yeah. I will. We're having an open house next week on the 18th. Todd printed out a sheet of photos of Mary. And Mary had bought one of my grandchildren a couple of books on the Canada trip. And I wanted that grandchild who's never met Mary to understand that Great Aunt Mary was somebody who was important. So I have a picture in each of the books, and it says, "Love from Great Aunt Mary."
Aw.
So I only needed 2 pictures, but now I have like 16. So at the open house, if you love Mary, come ask one of us. We'll give you a very nicely printed Mary picture.
Okay.
And if you miss her enough,
Actually,
Terry,
I have a picture of her on my camera roll. What are we?
Barbara sent me a really great one where she's smiling and she looks really happy.
Day.
When customers give the grandkids stuff, the grandkids don't always get it.
I have a picture of Barbara. I have a picture of you, me, Barbara, and Mary at Ella's in Trevor Race.
Oh,
Four of us all sitting at a table
yeah,
together.
we sit here, that's,
Digital picture frame every time.
yeah, definitely call his, he said, yeah.
Well,
I heard that. I did too.
so did everyone on the online.
No, it was pretty quiet.
I knew what I said.
But yeah, it got
I remember that,
punch.
yeah, I, what I.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he's got a note. Stop.
Since I'm supposedly online, I have no idea. If you're interested in merch, see Todd. Hats and shirts with the Travel is Fun logo,
Much.
$20 each.
Like that, I like the new shirts. That's not the shirts. That's a state.
Hats will stay 20, but after today, the shirts go up to 25. Sorry, nobody told me.
I like that. Never done one that. I usually don't say, I'm thinking.
Oh, wait, you saw AJ.
Okay, must be the
I think people.
That's a different boat. Is that the one that goes down the Caloosahatchee?
I got to.
Yeah, what river is that?
The Bay.
Oh.
In this room.
I thought, yeah, it was the Caloosahatchee. No? You're just going to keep on saying no. The Caloosahatchee gets out at Naples. The only reason I know that is I did it as a kid on a boat.
Not bad. Yeah. It kind of looks like.
That guy has hair. I'm pretty
Oh,
sure
yeah,
that
yeah,
guy had
okay.
hair,
Okay.
which I really should not know the difference. It's a hair thing.
Like your name, H. That's.
I don't have any anymore.
There. You got 6 minutes.
Is that a picture of Dear Dutchman?
I was thinking, Hellas.
Reese Cliff.
Cliff.
We're all wrong areas of the world. All I know is that if Todd finds one more restaurant with meatloaf, all I ever hear about, because he won't eat vegetarian meatloaf. I don't know what
The
else.
only bad thing, Reese Cliff, is it's a single stalled bathroom. So they're like 5 mile long. That's you.
He is part Klingon. So if you ever watch Worf sneeze on Next Generation, the ship gets taller.
That was.
I want to learn how to sneeze like a girl. You know those girls who go, and I'm like, I sneeze like a Klingon.
That's from Myrtle Beach. Those are really good shows.
5 minutes. I also don't like staying in one position.
I'm just doing those. That's an item. Probably, agreed. No, I should have it done to myself. I couldn't. No, I have. Huh? When you have to renew your license, you don't have to drive. Oh, no, but I did because I lost my license. Oh, well, there wasn't a renewal of it. Oh. And I had to bring my passport and something else. But no, just my passport. Well, you gotta watch that. So, if I passport, because you already proved with your birth certificate, if you don't have a passport. Florida's going to real ID. Yeah. Share it's mandatory. Yes. Well, they started out. Sorry, you just actually go. Yeah, she's gonna be still watching that. Well, we have a new one. That's really a real ID. All right. You have one like that. That's all I did. Yeah, you're good. That's real ID. No eye test, no slide. They take your pictures again. Well, that is. I'm gonna get your they're back. No, they're making my house. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you will be arrested. So, you go to the DMV next to my house. Oh, you didn't walk? I share a. No, I was drinking iced tea. Yeah, the woman said to me, I can't release you away from the foot. So, is that run on Thursday? That's where I say that. Make an appointment. I had to get a title. Car, I had totally. Because I didn't have an appointment. You know what? Never else, never made no appointment. I'm just telling you, that place is ugly. Although they do have a clean, large bathroom. Yes. Oh, yeah. Hi, Eddie. Not yet. Eddie, put my Space Force pen back up top. Do not steal my Space Force pen. You gotta go all the way to the Space Coast to get a Space Force pen. I have a whole joke about that.
Okay, you doing this now?
Yes.
Is it full? Is it going?
No, it's going, but there's only like 20 people on it.
Which one?
Clock Tower Sunday. Come play with me. I can give you more facts about Frederick Law Olmsted than you will ever know existed. Because some of us are cray-cray over silly stuff. One more minute, peoples. I'm ready to be done.
See, right there. Good day, bring up about.
Hey, Marina, are you going home after this?
I'm gonna pick up the dog and then go home. Why?
I need a ride home.
Todd's not going home?
Huh?
Todd's not going home?
Yeah.
No, Tom's going to the office.
So,
You sure?
right, give you 30 seconds.
Okay, it's 1:30, so I'm gonna pretend like I know what's going on. For those of you in YouTube land, hi,
Wendy.
I'm Wendy. Todd's in the back. All our friends are here, so we're gonna start, okay? And of course, I don't know how to use the remote. It's not on.
Yeah.
Hey, welcome to Travel is Fun Tours. We are a family-owned small business. The business has been around for half a century. Pat's owned it for the last 40 years. We are responsive to your needs because there are only 4 of us that work at the company. Pat, who's my father-in-law, my husband Todd, his sister Lori, and yours truly. I'm the weird one. We are fully licensed and insured. We do spend a lot of money doing that. What that means to you at home is that your money's not going anywhere. We're not paying ourselves before we pay for your tour. So that's how we're able to stay in business. When somebody's doing it out of their garage, you're not going to get your money back. And I've met far too many people who are not okay with that. August will be our 41st year under the helm of Mr. Pat Kennedy. We use up-to-date modern motor coaches, and newsflash, March just got 3 brand new buses and we're expecting more. So for you guys here, yay, new buses. And here comes Dad in the bus. So when you go on a Travel is Fun tour, you're going to end up with one of 3 people. Me and my husband, or my husband alone, or Pat. And that's Pat. We specialize in 25 to 30 2-night or longer trips per year. Okay. And if we get to do Alaska, you guys need to look at Alaska being close to a month long. Because I just did all of the mileage for Montana, and that was 18 days. No, there will not be a Montana trip. Our tours range from 2 days to up to 21, and we go everywhere. Atlantic City, DC, Lancaster, Savannah, Grand Canyon, Branson, Biloxi, many more. Next year is our 250th anniversary as a country. So you will see a trip to DC and Philadelphia. Okay? Because I want to go. Our trips that we do in-house are on pastel colored sheets. The multicolored sheets are those tours done through Diamond. That means I get you a better price. Since COVID, hotel rooms have doubled in cost. We're trying to keep the cost down for you guys. Okay? We do 10 to 15 day trips. That means Todd comes up with 10 to 15 day trips per month. Does that mean 10 or 15 day trips go out the door? No. If I don't break even, that trip is canceled. Now, you can either get a refund or you can keep your money on account for the next trip you want to go on. That's up to you. We just need to break even. We do dinner theaters, casinos, shopping districts. That's my forte because I like spending money. Flea markets, concerts, fairs, museums, mystery trips, and much more. And we have a mystery trip this month.
No, we don't.
It's next month.
No.
It's in April. During this meeting, we do have a travel club. Some people have tried to spread a rumor that you can't go on our trips unless you're a member of the travel club, and the travel club costs $400. I don't know who's setting up that rumor. It is bogus. Our travel club for new members is $18, $15 to renew. That means you get a mailing every month with every trip that we have going in the near future. It also means you get a laminated name tag. Won't say Mabel unless your name is Mabel. Just telling. Okay? With the membership, you get to take $2 off every trip. If you plan on just doing a few trips during the year, it can pay for itself very quickly. Okay? I like this picture because I took it. With us, you will find us to be friendly, courteous, informative, comfortable, and most of all, fun. This is our Niagara Falls tour last September because I think it's fun to take people weird and crazy places. So, my people who are here with me at the buffet, please get out your little yellow slips for where in the world. You guys at home might want to show up for the meetings because we're going to give away $25 to the person who has the most precise answer. And if you don't know, just stick your name on the yellow sheet of paper because you might get pulled in the drawing if nobody knows where it is. Right? Is everybody ready?
McDonald's and
Okay, yeah, don't call out the answer like Ed just did unless you want to mess with everybody, because this is definitely not McDonald's in New Orleans.
King in New York.
Yes, it's Burger King. It's Arby's in San Diego.
Oh, that's not.
It's not Burger King.
well, it could be.
We do this every month for you guys at home. Barbara's in the back with binoculars. You are not allowed to use a cell phone. You cannot ask your friends.
Yeah.
I can't do anything with the lights. Wait a second. Todd has a plan. Oh, you guys happy with that?
Changes.
I don't know how turning the lights out changes the answer, but that's probably long enough. So this is going to be February. If you look in the back, our sheets start at March. If you're looking for a February sheet, Todd does have those. So this is what the rest of February looks like. Valentine's Day, we're doing the Starlight Sapphire that is on a waiting list. So if you don't have your reservations, you're probably not going. Sunday, I'm taking a group to Bach Tower Gardens, designed by Frederick Law Olmsted, who was best buds with Teddy Roosevelt. Thursday is a go to the Lunch Bunch Anna Maria Oyster House. Did I do that right? Okay, good. Friday, February 21st is the Peace River Botanical Gardens. If you like plants, sculpture, art, beautiful place to go. One of my favorite sculptures in the entire world is here. It is a life-size Andy Warhol, all done in yellow. I got to walk up to him and talk to him like he was real. Saturday, the 22nd, they're doing 2 shows at the Broadway Palm Dinner Theater down in Fort Myers. Crazy and Caught in the Net. Crazy is a Tony Award-winning musical, and it follows a guy by the name of Bobby Child, a young banker who dreams of being a star. Sent to foreclosure on a failing theater, Bobby falls for the theater owner's daughter. To win her heart and save the theater, Bobby disguises himself as a famous Broadway producer. But confusion and hilarity ensue when the real producer shows up along with Bobby's fiancée. Bobby's in trouble. This is a Gershwin musical and include I Got Rhythm, Embrace You, and Someone to Watch Over Me, and more. Caught in the Net. Broadway Palm Dinner Theater has a large theater and then a small theater. The off-Broadway Palm Dinner Theater is in the same building. Theater seating, you actually eat in a more restaurant-like environment. And you will never see anything in the small theater that doesn't make you laugh so hard your ribs hurt. This is a sequel to Run for Your Wife, and it finds taxi driver John Smith, which is obviously an alias, right? Still keeping his 2 families living separately. So this guy has 2 wives and 2 sets of children, and they don't know each other. I actually had a girlfriend in that same situation. Don't know what's going on. However, his teenage daughter starts to internet date his teenage son. You can't do that. It's illegal in the state of Florida. So situation spirals hysterically out of control as John tries to juggle both families and his kids. The food at the Broadway Palm Dinner Theater is some of the best food you'll ever have at a dinner theater. Everything is divine. Highly recommend it. Unless I can get a bunch of you to play with me in Pasco County, because I really like going to Pasco County. The Sunday fair trip won't go. So if you like fairs, if you like fun, if you like to watch pigs race, I don't know why that's so fun, but it is. Sign up. I'd like to go. Monday, Todd and I are doing the Diamond Tours New Orleans. That one has some extra bennies that Diamond didn't come up with. That one is on a wait list. And I guess after the Super Bowl, everybody called the office and I now can sell a whole second bus, except for I don't have that many hotel rooms. Thursday, February 27th is Snookhaven. Snookhaven's a little farther south from here. And they have, when we go on Thursdays, the Banjo Society playing. Snookhaven has a river cruise that you can purchase down there. It's $25 or $30, but good food, really great music. And I don't get to do that one because Dad will steal it. Saturday, March 1st, we are going to the Off-Broadway Palm Dinner Theater. Remember, that's the little theater for Savannah Sipping Society, which I have to look all this stuff up because I can't remember. It's a laugh-a-minute comedy that follows 4 Southern women who are drawn together by fate. They turn weekly happy hours into a mission to renew the enthusiasm for life that they've lost through the years. Their raucous humor and collective strength see them through unexpected challenges, and their surprise, they realize it's never too late to make lifelong friends. I like that. March 3rd, we are going to the Strawberry Festival in Plant City, where the Coasters, the Drifters, and the Platters are going to be playing. If you have not been to the Strawberry Festival, you do not need to buy a ticket to see these guys because you can hear them anywhere on the grounds. It's always kind of cool. I listened to Bobby Benton like that several years ago, sang along. Anyway, great strawberries, strawberry shortcake, animal exhibits. Go over, bring back a plaque of strawberries. Please don't. Unless you can eat all those strawberries, they just go to waste. Saturday, March 8th, I have a new acronym. I am shopping with Wendy. SWW.
Did you see yourself spinning there in your fun dress?
Yeah. Well, and it's funny because you like my hat, my deerstalker hat. I had to have that hat. I bought that in St. Augustine a couple of years ago. Todd went and got me a really good vintage one from the guy who made Indiana Jones's fedoras. Marina, are you in that picture?
I don't. Oh, yes. Yes, I am. Hi.
I don't know. So I'm not telling you where we're going. We will go to at least 4 thrift stores and I will find a very nice place for you guys to get lunch on your own. But I'm doing this because that's all that sold last year. So we're not going to malls. We're not going to do anything that didn't sell. Okay. And Barbara likes thrift stores because she can find new place settings.
Except they'll be in there.
Thursday, March 13th, lunch bunch. You will not have Todd. You're stuck with me. Okay. Todd's going to go canoeing in the Everglades. I expect at least 3 Boy Scouts to get eaten by pythons. So we're going to Foodies, which is a brand new restaurant in Tampa. And yeah, you'll have fun. If you don't know what Lunch Bunch is, that's where we get together one time a month to celebrate birthdays, anniversaries, and other crazy happenings. If it's your birthday in March and you're female, you get a tiara. If you're male, you get a crown, you get a birthday card, you get beads. And hopefully AJ is our driver because he's got the best voice to sing happy birthday. Sounds like Barry White. Okay. It's Lunch with Wendy, not Lunch with Todd. Sorry. Saturday, March 15th, we are going to Disney Springs. Disney Springs, just awesome. More shops and restaurants than you could possibly shake a stick at. You will find me at the Lego store. If anybody loses Wendy, find me at the Lego store. So we have our tethered balloon in the photograph for the slide that cost, I think, $30. And as long as the winds aren't picking up, you can do a 400-foot tethered balloon ride at Disney Springs. You can go to House of Blues, you can bowl, you can go to the movie theater. There's tons of things to do. By the way, if you go to the T-Rex restaurant and get a T-Rex burger, it's as big as your head. Just so you know. I shouldn't know that. March 17th, we are celebrating St. Patrick's Day in Dunedin with lunch on your own. Okay. Dunedin is actually a sister city to Dunedin, Scotland. Anybody care? There's also a Dunedin, New Zealand. I really don't think I should know that stuff. Dad will probably be on that one. Please keep an eye out. Dad thinks his birthday is on the 17th. His birthday is the 15th. It just, yeah, just saying. Thursday, March 20th, which is also spring solstice for those of us. We are going to Suncoast Broadway, which is up in Hudson. We are seeing Waitress, the musical. The reason we're seeing it in Hudson instead of down in Fort Myers is it makes the trip a little cheaper. Fort Myers is a 2.5-hour drive. This is about an hour and 15 or 20 minutes. So we save you a little bit of money. By the way, both dinner theaters are showing the exact same play at the exact same time. This is based on a 2007 film and featuring stunning music and lyrics by Grammy Award-winning recording artist Sarah Bareilles. Waitress is the story of Jenna, the expert pie maker stuck in a small town and loveless marriage, when a baking contest in a nearby county and a satisfying encounter with someone new show Jenna a chance at a fresh start. She must find the courage to seize it. This show is a little slice of heaven, says Entertainment Weekly. So kind of a neat show to go see. And again, really good food. We don't go to dinner theaters with yucky food. Sorry. Friday, March 21st, we are going to Amalie Arena for Disney on Ice. Now, some of you guys went to see a hockey game with me last October. I very much wanted to do a hockey game at this time of year. Would you like to know why we're not doing a hockey game? I can't get decent seats for under $125. No joke. So this is a good time to go see the ice. I love ice in the tropics because it's the biggest oxymoron on the planet. But yeah, they keep ice. So we need a lot of people to sign up because Amalie can't give us prices until we know how many people are going.
We need to sign up until we know the price.
Just sign up. It doesn't cost you anything. Once we have a good number, then we'll be able to tell you guys. And then if it's something that's ridiculous, we'll take it from there. Generally, this wasn't an expensive show. So there's a lot of weirdness going on with tickets right now. If I want to see Metallica on the floor, it's going to cost $3,000 for 2 tickets. It's just ridiculous. Saturday, March 22nd, we are going to the Tampa Fairgrounds for the Hot Balloon Festival. This is a nighttime thing. Okay. We're not getting home till late. This starts at 5 o'clock in the evening. Okay. Just so you know. But it's going to be really cool because at, I believe it's 9 o'clock, they're going to start all of the torches to fill up the hot air balloons. So they'll literally glow. You'll be able to do a tethered balloon ride here as well. But it's kind of a neat thing. And it doesn't cost nearly as much as doing the balloon festival out in Arizona. Just saying. Same day, same night, the rest of you guys can go hang out at the Hard Rock Casino. Now, Todd did this really nice play for the Hard Rock Casino. I follow the maintenance people around. There are things that have been owned by some of the most famous musicians in the world. And I almost stole somebody's shoes because the maintenance guys had the case open, just so you know. They did not leave that case alone, which is why I didn't come home with the shoes. Anyway, you have restaurants like the Hard Rock Cafe, and there's a really nice steakhouse in this place that is divine. There's a sweet diner upstairs. Highly recommend it. Huh?
The deli, the place is real good. I mean, that's the.
Ed recommends the deli, the rise, just so you know. And if you don't like it, I'll give you Ed's address. Anyway, it's really cool. They actually have things like Elvis's piano. That's where I have the bus meet everybody. You can't miss Elvis's 14-karat gold piano. Anyway, it's quite fun. Sunday, March 23rd, we're going to Stage Right, which is in Brooksville, and we're going to go see the School of Rock. Do I expect anybody in this room to know what the School of Rock is? Maybe Marina. You saw it?
Jack Black.
I got Jack Black's trivia in 1 second. Rock got no reason. Rock got no rhyme. You better get me to the school on time. Based on a hit movie, the show follows Dewey Finn, a failed wannabe rock star, who decides to earn an extra bit of cash by posing as a substitute teacher, which means he's not licensed. Okay? At a prestigious prep school. There he turns a class of straight A pupils into guitar shredding, bass slapping, mind-blowing rock band. But can he get them to the Battle of the Bands without their parents and the school's headmistress finding out? Really great movie. The show is going to be awesome. Jack Black fact, his mother, Mrs. Cohen, went into labor while Apollo 13 floundered in space. Jack Black's mommy was an astrophysicist. Well, she still is. She's still alive. She took her mathematical equations with her to the hospital as she's in labor with Jack Black, figured out the mathematical equations to bring back Apollo 13 safely and saved 3 astronauts' lives.
While she's having a baby.
While she's having a baby. Hello.
Who said?
I had a baby once. It wasn't that easy. I definitely was not doing math. So, really good show, really great music. Sorry, I almost missed Wiki Watching. Anybody know what Wiki Watching is about?
Mermaids.
Mermaids. This place has been around for 500,000 years. Anyway, Wiki Watching has gone through some major renovations in the last couple of years. They have a new restaurant. Highly recommend the shrimp. Not expensive. There's a boat ride where you can see manatees. I got to see my first manatee in the wild on that boat ride. It was really fun. And then they have an auditorium where they do a mermaid show. So you're in air conditioning, sitting comfortably while these poor people suck air out of a hose. But it's quite cool. So, fun time in the sun in Florida. Todd and I are doing the Macon County Cherry Blossom Festival, March 26th through the 30th. 8 meals included, 4 breakfasts, 4 dinners. Atlanta evening and morning driving tour, because hi, Atlanta's fun. We are going to the Georgia Aquarium, where if you go with me and I can still pull it off, Todd's going to go swim with the whale sharks. We all want to see that, right? He doesn't know it. It's his birthday present. We're also going to go. Close your ears, Todd. We're also going to go to the World of Coke, which is an entire museum on Coke products. I will tell you that if you're sampling Coke products and they're from countries that are Asian or African, it doesn't taste like Coke in America, just so you know. It's kind of weird. We have 2 nights at a brewery inn. You guys know how much we like breweries. If you haven't been to a brewery and you're joining us on YouTube, they have free booze. 3 drinks every night. And that goes for beer, wine, and spirits. So we're staying at the Atlantic Airport in Valdosta. We have two great fancy dinners. One's at the Hay House. Hay House was built in 1824 and is haunted by a dog. We're also we're having a dinner at the Hay House. This place, you guys know what pocket doors are? They slide into the walls. Hay House has curved pocket doors. So the doors are curved and the walls are curved for the curved doors to go in them. Come on, it's just crazy. There's also really neat secret hidden rooms. I'm bringing an EM detective. We have one night and a full day at the Macon Cherry Blossom Festival with a step-on guide. I hope we get the guide we had last year. She was phenomenal and knew everybody. Okay. We're gonna go. Hey, Barbara, wiener dog races. Bed races. My bed doesn't go very fast. Concerts and more. So a lot of fun in a very short trip. And we should be hitting the cherry blossoms at the height of perfection. So if you did not see, last year, DC lost more than 50% of their cherry trees. They had to come down, they were diseased. So this is a really great time to see blossoms in the south. Okay. You guys have done this before. Song lyrics rewritten for us. Herman's Hermits. Mrs. Brown, you've got a lovely Walker. Yay, Marina. I said it was for us. Ringo Starr. I get by with a little help from my Metamucil. Metamucil does not rhyme with friends, but depends does. That was the first joke anybody ever played on me on the bus. We were going to the Grand Ole Opry, Nashville. And I said, why doesn't anybody else on the bus have to run into the bathroom? And this little old lady said, it just depends. It took me 20 minutes before I got it. The Bee Gees. We all remember the Bee Gees. There's only one left that's still alive. How can you mend a broken heart?
Wheelchair.
Hip. Oh, wait. Check out the mullet. They had great hair. Roberta Flack. The first time I ever saw your face, forgot your face. Tuesday, April 1st. Who in this room knows what April 1st is? It's my anniversary. We are going to Solomon's Castle, which is just as cool as my anniversary. Mr. Solomon has passed away a couple of years ago, but his son-in-law took over. And his son-in-law has been the chef in the Boat and the Moat for a while. You can see the boat. It's actually not a boat, and it's not in a moat. It's kind of in a ditch, but who cares? Mr. Solomon decided to move his house from just being a regular Florida house into a castle. So he got printing plates and tin roofs that had been thrown away and started attaching them to his house. When he got done with the house, he started making art out of trash. So it's a really cool kind of thing. All I ever hear about with this place is meatloaf. You got to get the meatloaf in the Boat and the Moat. I'm a vegetarian, not eating no meatloaf. So if you want to have fun, it is in Florida's smallest town. You blink and you miss it. Ona, Florida. Seriously, I blinked once. I missed it. We are going to the Hacienda, which is this really great old hotel. Hacienda is where, honey? Newport Richie, thank you. Where they have a bunch of stilt houses. So we're going on a boat ride. We're getting a tour of the hotel. This is really, really kind of cool. I hope I get to do this one because we all like Wendy has her history thing, although Dad will probably steal it. By the way, one of the stilt houses should be painted red, white, and blue That is Johnny Cash's house. Okay? Or was. Johnny's dead. Anyway, it'll be, hopefully it's still there. I always make jokes because I'll just take you guys to Hulk Hogan's house because I know where that is. On April 5th, we are going to Wild, Florida, which is literally one of my top 5 places in Florida to go play at. I love Wild, Florida. Wild, Florida is in the middle of nowhere, so it's going to take us about 2.5 hours to get there. But you're going to go on a driving safari tour. They have animals all over the plain out there. There are several places to eat, and if you want to spend $60, you can eat with this guy. They set up a table and you guys just have lunch. I think that sounds like fun. Wild Florida is very unique, and it's also the home of my favorite sloth in the entire world, Guy. Just don't mess with Guy's ears, and you guys will be really great. Todd asked to see his ears, so the zookeeper came over, and Guy got really mad. Okay, that joke just never gets old. By the way, sloths are really, really awesome. They carry a blue-green algae in their fur that is only found on them in the entire world. Sunday, April 6th, we are going back to Epworth by the Sea. We have not done this since 2018, so have fun. This was set up by the Methodists, and it's a beautiful retreat that they used to use a lot. I'm sure they still do, but we're going to use it on April 6th. You get 2 nights at Epworth by the Sea and includes 6 meals, which, think about that. It's a 3-day trip, 6 meals. Have a big breakfast. Don't eat lunch. Saves you money. You get a local tour guide. You go to a historic plantation. Beautiful grounds, 500-year-old trees. Those should be live oaks. How many people are in the Live Oak Society? Because trees don't have fingers and they can't write stuff down. You're staying at the Robertson Inn, which is this building.
Area.
Okay, what? So I guess you're not going to this trip?
Right.
If you're smoking, there's a lot of no smoking in here. You've been warned. But all the balconies overlook the river, so it's really, really beautiful. Probably Dad. Let's be honest. Dad. Saturday, April 12th, we're going to Medieval Times. This is in Orlando. This is an evening show. We will be getting back late. I'd rather have you guys know because I don't hold back any tricks. This is where you sit in a specific night's colored section. You can see what you're getting for dinner: garlic bread, half a chicken, corn, and people think since it's medieval times, you got to eat with your hands. Just ask your server for silverware. They'll bring it to you. But it's a really good time and kind of brings back some of that cool nightly stuff. That will be mine because it's at night. Thursday, April 17th, Lunch Bunch is going back to the Cheesecake Factory. We got a Cheesecake Factory gift card for Christmas from my sister-in-law. So we had to go there last weekend. We picked Gas Grill a Night. Don't do that. Where he had meatloaf. Whatever. Anyway, great restaurant. It is at International Plaza. He's going to give you guys about an hour to shop. To get your shopping salivary glands going, there's a Tiffany's, a Mont Blanc. Yeah, really, there's an Apple store. So really cool mall to go to with very high-end shops. I just like messing with people over $10,000 watches, which is what I did that night. Like I'm gonna buy a $10,000 watch. April 20th, we are going to Marina Jack's for Easter. Anybody else know what April 20th is? Hitler's birthday. Anyway.
Anniversary of Columbine shooting.
So Wendy will probably have cute little eggs for all of you guys because I like doing that stuff. Marina Jack's is down out of Venice. Sarasota. Sorry. They're close. All enclosed boat really good food. And you get a narrated tour by the captain. So really fun thing to do, just saying. Thursday, the 24th, we're going to the Suncoast Broadway Palm, which is again in Hudson, to see My Fair Lady. Everybody knows the story My Fair Lady, right? You got Audrey Hepburn, Rex Harrison. Rex Harrison makes fat. He's going to take this little flower selling chick and make her into a lady, speaking properly. So, again, really good food. Interesting fact, Audrey Hepburn during World War II lived like Anne Frank. She was hidden in an attic in Amsterdam and ate tulip bulbs to survive. Sunday, April 27th, Todd and I are taking you on a mystery tour. It's 3 days. We're not leaving the state of Florida. Well, don't take that as an indicator.
Floor south.
I know where we're going.
So it's not South Florida.
Don't believe everything you read. So we have at least 4 scrumptious meals. Todd's trying to budget for a 5th. Okay. 2 nights at a hotel or hotels.
3 days. You want to know.
No, he might just do it to mess with you. We're going to see things we haven't gone to before. It's going to be fun. And yeah, he keeps on saying South Florida, but I actually know where we're going. Wednesday, April 30th, we're going to Selby Gardens. Selby Gardens is in Sarasota. It has just finished all its renovations. I just drove by there. So it's beautiful. And this time when I drop you off at the bus, the little golf carts can come straight to you without getting lost. So you'll get to pick your lunch that day, either Der Dutchman or Yoder's. The difference between the two, Yoder's is a sit-down restaurant, takes a little bit longer. Der Dutchman is a buffet, takes a little bit shorter. Both of them have places where you can shop. Both of them have places where you can buy meals to take home with you. Have fun. More songs. Paul Simon, 50 Ways to Lose Your
Yeah. See.
Liver. Lover, liver, kind of rhymes. The Commodores, once, twice, 3 times.
Gotta drink nice tea.
To the bathroom. Leo Sayer, you make me feel like. No, I don't think Leo Sayer's saying you make me feel like a woman. How about dancing?
Napping.
Napping. I do want to point out Leo kept his hair. Just so you know, did not age well. He should put the wine away. The Temptation, Papa's Gotta.
New mama.
Almost gotta.
Now, if Papa has a kidney stone and Papa happens to be William Shatner, Bill got $36,000 on eBay for his kidney stone. Gross. Friday, May 2nd, we are going to Erica's Tea Room, which is where, Todd? Claremont, sorry. Where we're doing a high tea Grease murder mystery. So this is based on the Pink Ladies from Grease. Everybody saw Grease, right?
Yes.
Stockard Channing. I can only remember Stockard Channing. So there's a murder mystery, and you get to pick your item based off your Pink Lady of choice. So it's Cherry's cherry cheesecake scone, Sandy's Tell Me About It spud soup, Rizzo's peachy keen chicken salad. Rizzo was Stockard Channing. With Frenchie's French onion quiche and Jan's Russia Twinkie cake. That was really hard. Okay. Just so you know. These folks claim to have the best scones in Florida. And if you know me and Todd, we like scones, so better be good. Sunday, May 4th. Does anybody know what May 4th is?
May 4th be with you.
May the 4th be with you. We are doing a Cinco de Mayo trip because I have booze left over from the last Cinco de Mayo trip. Yes, there will be a full fifth of Patron agave. We're doing an airboat and Brighton Casino. So we're doing one night at the beautiful Lake Placid Holiday Inn in Lake City. This is the Florida Lake Placid, not the New York Lake Placid, just so you know. We are going on the Okeechobee airboat ride with a barbecue lunch. When we did that for New Year's, they had half a chicken that they gave everybody, or pulled pork, or you could have both. No joke. Just really good food.
It's permitting it to it.
It
Yeah.
it is in
Here.
yeah, it's not in Lake Okeechobee because we wouldn't be allowed to take airboats in it. But close. You get to see cows. You get to see more birds than you can count. There will be alligators. This last time I got to see a waterfall. How many waterfalls do y'all think there are in Florida? 0. There's a waterfall because it's a new Rainbow River has a waterfall.
But the state park does.
This is a way to clean out the silt at the bottom of the marshland. Makes it more healthy. We're going to Toby's Clown School, where there will be a short show and a cool museum. We are doing the Lake Placid mural tour. We're also going to the brand new Brighton Casino. Now, we haven't been here since before COVID. They have totally rebuilt the entire thing. There's a bowling alley. There's a bingo parlor. There's a, how do you say that restaurant? Italiki. Sorry, my Native American sucks. But the Italiki restaurant has some of the best grilled trout you'll ever have. And Wendy will have a fifth of Patron, because even if the bus is full, y'all aren't going to drink it all. Just, I've seen it. Thursday, May 8th, we're going to go to the Off-Broadway Palm Dinner Theater to see Half Baked. What do we think this is about? It has nothing to do with haters.
It's about
Oh,
it.
right, never mind.
It's about it. It's Ed's life story.
Two retired brothers and their wives moved to Florida to open a cafe. When the business starts to fail, they run out of cash. They take drastic action, including murder for life insurance money and baking cannabis into appetizers to stimulate the business.
See, Ed's life story.
And do you have to share? But when an old boyfriend and a loan shark show up, things get complicated. So again, this is in the Off-Broadway Palm. These are the serious comedies that, yeah, you will laugh yourself silly. Thursday, May 8th. Notice it was the same day. So this is a twofer. Better chance for the trip to go. Those who don't want to go see a dinner show and have lunch there, we are going to the Edison and Ford summer houses, winter houses that are down in Fort Myers. There is a great museum with a bunch of the stuff that Mr. Thomas Edison stole from other people. And we'll tour the houses and then we'll have lunch at Ford's Garage. If you have not eaten at Ford's Garage, please go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
It is the coolest bathroom you will ever go in. I'm just saying, okay? Really neat bathroom. So it's a really cool trip. There's some walking, but you can buy plants. You can do all sorts of stuff there. It's really beautiful, and it's right on the river. On the 10th of May, thank you. I told him to get rid of the yellow dress because I don't wear yellow.
So official what?
So I was lucky enough as a college student to have the best historian on Ybor. besides my father-in-law, teach a class. So I'm going to be doing parts of Tampa and Ybor. We are having lunch at the Columbia restaurant, which is the original Columbia restaurant. And I'm going to teach you how socialized medicine can work, but doesn't, because we don't do what the folks in Ybor did 120 years ago. So fun day. You get to hang out with me and learn some really crazy stuff. If you want to know where anybody famous lives in Tampa, we'll be doing some of that. Might go to John Cena's house. Why not? Todd and I are doing Montreal, Quebec, and more, May 15th through the 26th. This is a diamond tour. It's the only way I can afford all of these hotel rooms. We are going to visit Montreal, Quebec, and the capital of Ottawa. We have step-on guides, because the only thing I can say in French is very inappropriate, and I can curse. We are going to Notre Dame's Basilica. We are going to the underground city. We are going on a narrated cruise of the St. Lawrence Riverway. We are going to go to Parliament and a lot of other stuff. I can't wait. Come and play. We specifically did this one in May so you guys would get the spring flowers. Because it's so far north, spring's a little later. So it should be just absolutely gorgeous. I can't wait. Saturday, May 17th, we are going to Fisherman's Village for this Celtic Music Festival. And if I get to do it, I will be doing kilt checks. And if you don't know what a kilt check is, see me privately. So really good music. Now, Fisherman's Village is an outdoor dining and shopping experience, but it's all covered. So you're never in the sun unless you go through one of the ways towards the boats. It's really nice, really good food. And generally, the Peace River Rescue Society has a couple of animals out there that can't be re-released. Last time,
Tours too.
oh yeah,
If someone wants to.
boat tours. So this is going to be fun. I just love a guy in a kilt. Dad's doing Myrtle Beach because I'm never going to get to do Myrtle Beach on May 18th. I just want to point out, remember last year, Dad went to Savannah on the 20th. Dad is trying to not be in town for Todd's birthday. So, this one has 8 meals, 5 breakfasts, 3 dinners, 3 nights at the fabulous Beach Cove Resort, 2 nights at Holiday Inn Savannah, Low Country touring, 3 dinners, 3 shows. The shows are the California. There's no Opry's in California. The Carolina Opry, the Alabama Theater, and Iconic is being shown by the Le Grand Cirque of Broadway. So it's a Cirque du Soleil show type, really cool. And then Dad's going to take you to the Boardwalk, Bowery, and Barefoot Landing. It's a really cool tour. And oh, by the way, this is the hotel where every single room has an ocean view. Okay. And I think this is the one with the river in the lobby. Yeah, there's a river in the lobby. Come on. Sunday, May 25th, we're doing the St. John's River Ship Cruise. I will have you know that they just totally refurbished the boat. They replaced the paddle. They replaced some of the wood that was getting worn. Best one of 2 prime ribs in the state. It's St. John's River Ship and the Mystery Train. Best prime rib. And I don't eat meat. So that's what y'all tell me. Okay. By the way, there's also a church on 2 pontoon boats in the river. So you might have an opportunity to see that. They do narrate this tour. The St. John's River goes north, comes out at Jacksonville. We pick up the boat over by Sanford. So there are new drinks on the menu, in case you guys missed that. Tuesday, May 27th, we're doing the Mayaca Boat and Tram with lunch on your own at either Der Dutchman or Yoder's. So if you do both tours, pick Der Dutchman for one and Yoder's for the other, so you have an idea. This is a really kind of cool thing because the boat tour is included. Mayaca River is full of wonderful little things that are alive, like alligators and snakes and turtles and maybe even some manatees. So kind of a really neat day, relaxing. I think it's cool. Thursday, May 29th. For the record, the reason Lunch Bunch is so late in May is because this idiot planned a Montreal trip for when Lunch Bunch was supposed to happen. Sorry, but Diamond has preset dates. So we are going to the Chattaway. If you are not a long-term Florida resident, you might not know what the Chattaway is. It has been around since the 1920s in the same location, known for their burgers. I wouldn't know because I haven't eaten meat in so long. Anyway, the guy who opened this restaurant, his daughter is at the restaurant almost every day, and she's 94. Okay. The grandkids now take care of it. So, kind of a neat, different piece of Florida. Barbara's just going to walk over, right? Saturday, May 31st, we're going to go see Legally Blonde, the musical. This one, okay, I got to do this. Remember Valley Speak? Okay.
That's it.
Oh my God, you guys! Based on the iconic movie, this ultimate tribute to girl power follows the journey of sorority girl Elle Woods to travel to Harvard's halls of justice. Watch as she tackles stereotypes, chauvinism, elitism, and scandal in pursuit of her dreams. With the help of her new friends, Elle realizes her potential and proves that self-discovery never goes out of style. Packed with memorable songs, this musical is so much fun and should be illegal for her.
Sure.
Yeah, I actually had to teach myself how to do all that back in the 80s. The movie starred Reese Witherspoon and was very popular. Really fun day down at the Broadway Palm Dinner Theater. And again, really good food. More songs. ABBA. Anybody know what the first word is?
Dancing.
Dancing Queen.
Sleeping.
Denture Queen. I don't come up with these, okay? I don't know why they're in black leotards with little special effects balls. Helen Reddy, I am woman, hear me. Snore. By the way, that one's only funny because when you guys pass out, sometimes I can hear you snoring. Not pointing at anybody, Barbara. Leslie Gore, it's my body and I cry if I want to. I love that song. I can't sing. No guesses? Obviously, a man came up with this. Willie Nelson, on the road again. You did very well, Marina. Marina said toilet. I heard her. September 26th, we are going to Maine because I want to go to Maine. Actually, I put this on the schedule because Dad's last Pigeon Forge didn't do well in the fall. So I'm trying to offer you guys a different type of fall foliage. I don't know if you guys are going to dig it or not, but there it is. 4 nights in beautiful Maine, 18 meals, 10 breakfasts, 8 dinners, guided tour in Portland, Maine. We're going to Kennebunk and Kennebunkport because having one city called Kennebunk wasn't enough. We're going to do the historic Victoria Mansion, Pineland Farms, Booth Bay Railway Village, the Seashore Trolley Museum, tons of stuff. Again, this is a diamond tour. So deadheading up and coming back, it's going to be a little harder for folks, okay? A little longer days. But this is how we can afford it because I priced out Montana. It was going to be over $4 grand for us to do it per person, double occupancy. So we're not doing it. What is today? It's February 12th. Today's Give Wendy a Hug Day. It's also Darwin Day, which I think is really iconic. The Darwin Awards go to people who accidentally get themselves killed by doing really stupid stuff. Charles Darwin was ahead of his time. Today is Lincoln's birthday. It's also Lost Penny Day, which I think is ironic because Lincoln's on penny. Anybody else get that? I just thought it was weird. It's Paul Bunyan Day, and it's Safety Pup Day. I don't know what a safety pup is. I don't care. Any questions? No?
No.
Remember, I made a comment that there's going to be a tour guide because all I can say is really inappropriate stuff in French. What? I got stuck in a French-speaking airport. All I could say was "Menage a trois, s'il vous plaît." That's my French. That and merde. If you don't know what merde is, yeah. Any questions?
No,
Okay.
no.
Dear, where in the world?
Good for you, Wendy. Good job.
Join us for our next travel club meeting at 10 a.m. at Freedom Square or 1:30 p.m. here on the 12th, which is exactly February and March are hysterical months because the dates for February are always the same for March. Unless it's leap year. But that's 3 out of 4. He's trying to read your handwriting. For the record, I had to have him look at one of the slips at the last presentation because I could not read the handwriting and I can read doctor script.
Now, what was it?
I'm waiting for him.
One winner.
I have one winner, chicken dinner. Oh my God. Mr. Bob Durant, Lake Placid Mural Tour. So this is the cattle mural. And when we go to Lake Placid for that 2-day tour, we are doing a mural tour. And if you walk by it, it moves at you. Okay.
That's all. See?
It used to be on Winn-Dixie. Now it's a Save-A-Lot, I think he said. Okay. So Bob Durant, you get $25 off your next trip, bud.
And fairy godmother brought a bag of treats, Valentine's. So everybody should be able to get a treat. Bob goes first. No peach.
No peeking. How do you know what you want if you can't peek?
Surprise.
It's a mystery prize. So get you started from mystery tour.
Dude, I don't need extra help.
Uh,
I'm gonna be wearing my little deer stalker hat on the mystery tour. Y'all can laugh at me.
I've been detailed. With my message. When I get to it. Work some.
If it's electronic, I'll break it permanent. Yeah, I'm just being honest.
Maybe we can email you.
Her.
You need to get your treat yet.
Oh, don't forget, next Tuesday, open house at the new office from 10 to 4. There will be face cake. So if you've ever wanted to eat my father-in-law's head,
when is that?
18th, next Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Actually, cut mine.
I'm good.
Good job.
Todd, you forgot Pat. Don't forget Pat.
I think
That's good. I knew you'd go for that. Good job, everybody. Anybody recognize that guy? Handsome is next to the hall right now. Can you trade? Try again. Where, where? Thank you.
Thank you.
I am trying to know. Last Sunday.
And now I can have my gas into after the winter. I couldn't burn anything, do anything.
Yeah.
Yes, and I really realized.
Get us on the phone and do it while we're.
Friday.
Okay, good.
My daughter is
I can be watching for it.
Bingo.
not senior.
That's right. Okay, thank you. That's what I'm doing.
You missing?
Girls for them. See you another time. Okay. All right. Yeah.
All in your heart, or what if I don't have a heart?
You have a heart.
I had scouts telling me that.
Well, that's.
Did you train?
I tried it once and nobody signed up.
Well,
Yes.
the last time I remember, they got cancer.
I tried to do it as a 2-day. In fact, it's supposed to be out of January. It's really hard to sell as a 1-day, and I get back after midnight.
Thank you, Tom.
Not a lot of folks have. We'll try it again as a 2-day. See you, girls.
Love you guys.
That's all, folks.